You can't hear me because the microphone was off. Because I'm a fucking dumb shit sometimes. Anyway, what's up? We got Yak, Brian, Paula, Garen, Matt, and Vixen. Hello, guys. I had to mute it earlier because there was a lot of inappropriate noise. All right, guys. let me get in my position here. All right. So yeah, so what are we gonna talk about today? Fuck if I know. I have been busting hump since last night. Last night, 9 o'clock. So it has been a 9 o'clock. Oh, after this one, Brian, on the Robert R. Ricks, after this show, we're gonna do it. We're going to do it. And hopefully my brain will be awake by then. Because I got to tell you. I'm just a little bit tired. 9 o'clock till 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. Was that 19 hours? 19 fucking hours. But we got it up. New version's up. That is a huge weight off my back. And weeks ahead of schedule, I actually have the very first company application up in the Google Store. The fucking crowd goes wild. Fuck yeah. So, what does that mean? It means that, oh, fucking thank God. I think I pulled my ass out of the fire. Especially with the cell phone thing. Cell phone part is working really good. And, yeah. Nope. I'm not going to be able to sleep for days because I won't go to bed tonight until, probably 5 in the morning. And then I'll sleep a little bit tomorrow, but then I have to get right up. I only get about maybe 6 hours of sleep tomorrow. And then start that shit all over again. This next week's gonna be a little bit rough for me just because I didn't get to catch up on sleep the way that I wanted to, but that's all right. It's okay. You gotta sacrifice. It's all about getting shit done, and I'm happy to say shit got done, man. It got done. I'm really stoked. I'm like super stoked because in addition to oh, I didn't load those yet. Oh my fucking hell! So a lot of really cool shit happening right now. So first, you might notice that the channel has a sponsor, officially sponsored by Tops Knives. Thank you. And I was really happy to get that sponsorship just for the simple fact that I stand behind Tops as a company just because I haven't had any kind of catastrophic failure with their shit. So I'm super thrilled about that. What's up, Backwoods? And you also know I don't bullshit. If I test something and I don't think it's appropriate or I think it's gimmicky or stupid or whatever, you know, I'll say it, you know. But for the most part, I'm glad I haven't had to say that. Now, what does Tops as a channel sponsor mean? Well, it's different. It's different because when I approached them for sponsorship, I came at them kind of in a different way. You might notice underneath the Tops logo there, we have the Tactical Geek. And you guys have already seen some of the stuff that's happening with Tactical Geek. But for some of you folks that may not actually, you know, be friends with me on Facebook or be down on the Instagram and whatnot, let's see. Is it here? No, it's going to be in the Magic Really Sucks. Magic Really Sucks. I think it's going to be Magic Really Sucks folder. I think it is. Yes, it is here. Okay, so the very first one. This is the official artwork that has been sanctioned and approved by Tops. And I've already started putting some products and stuff together on my my store. This one showcases Operator 7s. So this is the very first Operator 7 design, and this one is kind of like a product placement because this one also is cross promoting my Happy Core. So I'm really super thrilled with the way that this one came out. This is kind of the first rendition of Chemo Jackson. He's going to be a character that's in the stories. So I am super thrilled about that. What's up, Bear? What's up, Tinchy? How you guys doing? Hey, Jay. What's up? And then, let me show you the one that really got my motor running and got me super excited. I'm waiting on approval for this one, but this one's for the Quickie. And it's, let's see. I think that's the one. Yep. And that's going to be this one right here. And this one is obviously it's Valk, and it's the Quickie, and it's like, you know, Valk is down for the Quickie, you know, so it's kind of a play on words. She loves the karambits. It was featured pretty heavily in the first book. It wasn't the Quickie, it was a retired blade called the Scorpion Tail, but the head of both of those blades are almost identical. So that's why Valk would have enjoyed the Quickie too, because it would have been a nice concealable blade, super lightweight. She could have tucked it in any number of places that she could have got to pretty good. So that was actually pretty fun. And then today, I had a chance to talk with the man, the myth, the legend, E.J. Snyder, and had a chance to talk with him a little bit about this one right here. And I got some feedback from him, and so there's going to be a few more. This is still work in progress, but he loved it. He absolutely fucking loved it. He thought it was really cool. Leo Espinoza, the man, he liked it as well. So there's gonna be some modifications here. I'm gonna put the SX on the head, cracking the skull, because it is, you know, Skull Crusher. So we're gonna crush that skull, and then also going to add in a couple more elements into that. So yeah, so this is the first of a few different SXB designs that are going to come out, and there will be one for that mini SXB. You know, I think I'm going to do something fun with that. I think I have some pretty cool ideas for that one. So yeah, I think it'll be fun. Okay, so anyway, that was exciting because those designs are going to be really fun. Hey, what's up, Simicom? I think those will be really fun, and some of the other blades that I have planned to do some shirt designs around are going to be the M4X Punisher for obvious fucking reasons. El Shete, and I think that's going to be it for the short term. No, you know, I think I might do one on the Rapid Strike. I think Rapid Strike could be fun too. I think I have a concept on that one as well. So the first 3 designs coming out the gate, though, is going to be Operator 7, followed by Quickie, and then finally the SXB. And then it'll probably be a couple derivative type things like this. Like I really love the way this came out, and when you see it on a shirt, it really doesn't matter what color the shirt is. It just pops like crazy. You know, and I think this on a coffee mug would be sick too, with a Topps logo flanking it and a US flag or something like that, and then a Magic Really Sucks logo or something. So these are going to be some fun ones that I'm gonna do some stuff with. And so, and again, I want to thank Topps for actually being a cool sponsor, giving me access to their brand and everything else, and trusting me to not do some stupid shit with it, and to allow me to keep the revenue that I make off of anything that I sell. So that's how it's a channel sponsor. in lieu of them giving me money. I'm working for it. So I create designs, I put it up. They'll probably tell people about it, share it, whatever. And then whatever is made off of those shirts, I get to keep, and that helps the channel. So anyway, thanks a lot, Tops. You guys are going to be able to help me, at the very least, create some really fucking cool swag that I'm going to enjoy wearing, showing my love of my own stuff, as well as obviously my love for Tops. So there it is. Let's see, let me catch up here. Can you get toys made for your characters? There are some companies. My problem is I'm not good with 3D modeling, and you actually have to model out or sculpt the actual characters to get to the spot. And traditionally they've been really expensive, but you know, the funny thing is I don't know, I got this really distinct image in my head that it's not going to be nearly as expensive as it was back in 2007 was the last time I was looking at getting some action figures made for Street Warriors. So I don't know. I probably have to look into it, because when Garen was talking about the standees, I was thinking, oh fuck, that's gonna be expensive. But you know, those turned out to be relatively cheap. We're talking like $89 for a 4.5 foot tall standee. So that was pretty good pricing. So, you know, action figures might not be out of the ballpark. I do know though, unless I find a spot that does decent one-offs or low unit runs, usually the minimums are what end up killing you. Like you go, oh yeah, an action figure only cost me, you know, $5 a figure, but yeah, I gotta buy like fucking 5,000 of them. You're like, which is kind of what happened with me getting Angry Jackalope logo shamages. Is like, fuck, 10,000 pieces? I don't fucking actually know 10,000 fucking people. Let's see. Bear says, I am looking at buying the Operator 7. Yes. You know, if I was going to buy the Operator 7 again, I think I'd buy the Blackout Edition. I'd also like to get a... Oh, that's the other one I'm going to do. I'm going to do a shirt, a design for Cut 4.0. I think Cut 4.0 would be a cool shirt design. And I'm pretty sure that... Joshua. What? God damn it. Why am I... Joshua Swanigan, right? Yeah, Joshua Swanigan. Yeah. I think he would be like fucking real cool and mellow about it. So... I don't know. I'll reach out to him, see what's what. And that goes for other knife makers. Oliver over at Sly Steel. If you want me to fucking do a shirt on that shit, you know, I'm happy to do one. You know, I'm happy to throw stuff up in there to shine light on your guys' blades as well. Just holla at your boy. Let me know if it's okay for me to make some fucking artwork showing your shit off. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Jay, how are you? Brian, toys. Watch. Yeah. Simicon went fucking ham on that fucking log. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I've gone ham on 2x4s and some other stuff. I remember one time I went on a tree limb. I got tired midway through and said, fuck this. And I stopped. I think that was for the Kuma Lone Survivor video. I stopped for a while, paused the video, and then I came back and I worked on it some more. And I think eventually I got through that shit, but that was with a big, giant, like, it's like a quasi machete giant blade. You know what I mean? So I was like, fuck. I don't think I would have attempted that shit with a fucking operator. Now, if you said, here's a bag and there's a bunch of midgets, you get to shank the shit out of some fucking midgets. You know, for days. I think that's really Supercon. I think Operator 7 is really meant for shank. I mean, it's meant for killing. You could do other stuff with it, but that's some bitches for fighting. That's really it's a combat blade. Seriously, like if it weren't for the big thick handle, Valk would rock the shit out of that. But it's too much handle. She wouldn't like that. But the Thackeray 3.5, that's another one. That's Valk all day, every day. Ethan would probably rock the Operator 7. Yeah. Randy El Chete, because for him size matters. Let's see. Titchy says, I got a new giveaway going, but I still have things I have to add to it. Nice. Oh man, thanks. Jay says, Rob, I'll keep an eye on tops and Twitter for you. Awesome. Appreciate it. Figma figures are inexpensive. Well, check them out. Figma figures. I kind of like that. Figma figures. What? Figure. Figma figures. So I'll check that shit out. Notch hats are great quality. Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Notch hats are fucking awesome. Those are fucking great. The guy that made them, it's a pretty cool dude too. I think I talked to him. Fuck, how many years ago was that? It's been around for a while. Had a chance to talk with him like once. Nice guy. Let's see. I wish I was as talented as you are with art. I have been doing this shit for so fucking long. And the sad thing is, in the beginning, I used to love doing this shit. Used to love it. And now, because of customers and shit, they have absolutely just ripped my soul apart when it comes to anything art-based that I just, like, I get no enjoyment out of it. It's like, oh yeah, it's a cool design. Like, I'll look and say, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, okay, whatever. But it's like, I don't derive the enjoyment that I once did. Now, writing is a totally different story. I write something and people say, oh, I fucking loved it. Oh my God. Oh my God. You have no idea. I get like a little virtual tail, starts wagging and shit. It's fucking crazy. Bronx in the motherfucking his house. Did I ever check out the Topps Mohawk Hunter? No, I did not. And you know what? I fixed something earlier. I was tweaking some stuff on my settings here. So I can do this. I can go like this. This should work much better for you guys now. It shouldn't be this weird, crazy fucking aspect ratio anymore. So now that should be like a perfect square. Whoop. And then I can just come over here like this. Okay, I'm going to flip back and forth and just double check. I want to double check. Double check. Yeah, looks like that's fine. So, let's see. What the fuck was it called again? It's called the Mohawk something, right? Let me get the chat part like this. There we go. I can come like this. Okay, come like this. And go like that. Okay. It was called Mohawk Hunter. Mohawk Hunter, huh? Let's take a look, shall we? Mohawk Hunter. I don't recall ever seeing a Mohawk Hunter. And this is the store, by the way, the Tactical Geek store. And there will be another thing on here that's going to say licensed products. Because there's some other stuff that I'm fucking around with that I might be able to add into licensed products. Okay, so it's called the... Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Did you just cut it out? Oh no, Topps Mohawk Hunter. Okay, there it is. Topps Mohawk Hunter. Boom. Let's take a look. Let's take a look, shall we? Let's see. Boom. We'll just go right here. Let's see. That's pretty straight. You see what I did there? That's pretty straight. Let's get a bigger picture. Let's get a bigger picture. It's as big as it gets. Zoom. Yeah, I mean, it looks like a straight knife. I mean, it's got a subtle choil. Well, back's good for. I don't know. This looks really bushcrafty. This looks like go out and fuck some shit up in the woods type stuff. You guys should know by now. shit. Only fucking bushcraft shit I know is some shit that fucking Yak instructed me on a couple of times in some of our fucking our old streams. That chest cut. Let's see if I even do that right. Let's see. It's like this. Let's see. How's it go? Hold it like this and cut out this way. Cut out this way. Cut out this way. I think that's the only thing. That's the only thing I remember, Yak. To be honest with you, I like just the more chop a motherfucker's leg off shit. You know what I mean? So here, let's see here. Vic says I do crafts that don't involve me drawing. Hey man, whatever you get some fucking enjoyment out of, shit. That's all that really matters. You need to check out Colonel Knives and maybe get a deal going with them. Yeah, I could definitely reach out and talk to folks. I did enjoy the Nightwish. That was awesome. And I did get flagged on Facebook for that shit. They nailed my ass, like quick style. They were like, your video is not allowed to be viewed in the following countries. And it was like almost every country. It was pretty fucking funny. I was pretty much laughing. I was like, what the fuck? Jay, East Coast represented tonight. Yeah, no shit. We got East Coast love. Which actually, when you stop and think about it, with the shit we typically talk about, kind of makes a lot of sense when you stop and think about it. Let's see. My cousin and godfather wrote a book that just came out called The Leviathan. It's about the Civil War. It took him 15 years to write and research it. Oh shit. So yeah, there's some books that are people's like legacy, like they put their heart and soul into, especially some of these books that revolve around serious research. It's almost like it could act as somebody's master thesis, you know. So that's awesome. Yeah, I agree. Nightwish is fucking awesome. Let's see. Mohawk is a Ethan blade for sure, but it's a sleeper blade. What do you think? Could Ethan be bushcrafty? I don't know. Yeah, he did do a little bit of traveling. He did do some. Yeah, he would go to some kind of exotic places out on his own. Yeah. Yeah, probably when he was a little bit younger. Because when you first come across him in the very beginning of the book, it's kind of like a smaller version of me. Like he's like, I have photos. I have a render of him that I did pre-purge, where you see how he looked. He's kind of sickly. His skin tone wasn't very good, but after the purge and everything, then he looked pretty dope. So let's see. And the other thing too is once the magic starts to get unleashed and you're able to start to tap into it, cosmetics are really easy. This is really kind of funny. Let's see. Beast and Black are good too. Elbows back like elbows back like a chicken. Like a chicken. Oh, like this. Back like this. Like this. That's what you're saying. Pull it like that. I got it. Took me a second. I kind of remembered. That's right. You told me that before too. Pull it back and then you just pull it this way. Pulling it this way. That's right. That's pretty good for your backs. It's like doing rows. Let's see here. Shoot them quicker. Hassan Chop. Beast and Blacks. Yanis did a cover to Nightwish songs. Great. Another cool blade is discontinued. The Hawk. Yeah, Hawk Hellion's been discontinued for a while, actually. I remember that blade. That blade was really hard to get hands on. I liked it because I thought it had some interesting geometry to it. And I think he's actually a fun dude. So I kind of wanted to check that shit out. A light nimble blade can cut bushes and demons. I love my Rhino and my Stars and Stripes blade. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting that thing is called the Rhino, because Tops has a blade called Rhino too, and that one is really in my head all the time whenever I hear Rhino. Yeah, see? Brian knows. Mike Hawk's cool dude. Mike, he's a good guy. He's a real good guy. So I am not a bushcrafter, but I'm bushed. I had to throw a little dad pun out there just because I'm at that stage right now where I'm just like mentally just punch drunk. I'm super thrilled though because the amount of testing that went into last night, like my test script for making sure the thing does what it's supposed to do, had over 91 steps. So imagine doing testing. It had 91 steps, and that just ensured that the shit wouldn't break. Okay, I still have to go back, add latitude and longitude for over, I want to say over 200 locations. So it's like, oh, that's gonna be fucking fun. But that's all right. I've already done all the legwork. I got all the latitude and longitudes inside of a spreadsheet. I just have to copy paste. So I got about another probably hours worth of work to do there. But it's okay because, like I said, I'm on a high spot right now just because, man, I have been trying to get this fucking thing launched months. Let's see here. Only problem with Stars and Stripes blade is it doesn't have assisted opening. Yeah, that was a pretty budget friendly blade, and I really got it just because of the aesthetics. It was a real impulse buy. Like I saw it and I said, "Ooh, I like that. I'm gonna get this," and so I grabbed it. So that's what that was about. That really wasn't meant. I hadn't really ever planned on taking that bitch out and doing anything extensive with it. It was really just going to be kind of a showcase piece, just a conversational piece, mixed in with the vast array of other shit that I have up on my walls and stuff. But yeah, so that's and I really wasn't looking for an assisted opener or anything else on that one. It was just really just a real cosmetically cool blade. Let's see what else. Let's send Rob to the Mike Hawk Survival School in TGE Everglades. You know what? I'd be down. I got invited by Bushcraft Joe Flowers. He invited me a couple of times to go down to the Amazon, and I was like, I would love to. I mean, it's not that I'm opposed or averse to going to any kind of thing like that, because I think ultimately that's what life's about, is to challenge yourself and get exposed to some really, really cool experiences. And I think hanging out with Joe in the Amazon would just be fucking great. Bug bites be damned. I don't care. As far as hanging out with Mike, shit, that would be fucking barrel of monkeys too. Some of my best friends are former military, and I had great times hanging out with motherfuckers like that. So I would fuck anything that I can learn and improve on, that I could do. I'm down. When I went and did the rifle training with my boy Grim, when we went and did that, there was a few things I physically just wasn't able to do. There was some stuff where they wanted you to just pop down to the ground, get your sight, and shoot around some targets and roll and get up and do all this other crazy shit. And I was like, nope, can't do it. But yeah, I mean, that would be fucking fun. I'd look forward to it too, because guess what? Then, even though I'm in some maybe hot, adverse conditions, kind of similar to when I went shooting down in Vegas out in the desert, that sucked. But I enjoyed it because there were other human beings to interact with. And if you guys couldn't tell, This is kind of what encompasses the bulk of my life. It doesn't really lend itself well to a whole lot of human interaction, but I digress. Let's see. I can tell you one thing, Rob. Ken didn't like the scorpion tail bit. Oh, and magic really sucks. Well, you know, it is what it is. You don't do shit to Valken. You know, this was the expression. If you fuck with a bull, you're gonna get the horns. So, I mean that fits really well. Let's see. Mike Hawk doing a survival thing with them guys from Wales was funny. I think I saw that. I think I saw some stuff like that. I saw him. I liked watching him with his wife too when they would do their little survival show. Oh, it was entertaining as shit. It wasn't even about just a survival. So it was just the interaction between a husband and wife. I was like, that's real shit. That is some real shit. It's like, I don't want to do it. Honey, if you don't do it, we're going to fucking die. So I kind of need you to do this. But it's in the mud. I understand it's in the mud. But I need you to get your ass down there and get the shit. But why don't you go to mud? Honey, you're not strong enough to pull me out. I'm the only one strong enough to pull you out because you're your size. It's not a man or woman thing. It's just you know, just a common sense fucking thing. Can you get that fuck down there before we fucking die? It was fucking great. I loved their interaction because you know he loves the hell out of her. It was great. I liked it. Let's see. How about all of us go there? Tom Brown Jr.'s tracker school. Oh, that's actually, you know what's funny is years and years and years ago. Yeah, Bushcraft Global. Years and years and years ago, before solidifying my relationship with Tops. Of course, I saw the tracker on that Del Toro movie Hunted, and was like, "Whoa, that is a dope blade." You know, because at that time, I wasn't really exposed to any cool blades. Just fucking regular kitchen knives and maybe a couple pocket knives, and a Leatherman might have been the only thing I really had my eyes open to. So when I'm watching Hunted, I'm like, "Wow, look at the blade on that." And then I heard the name Tom Brown. And I was like, Tom Brown. So I reached out to Mike Fuller over at Tops and told him, hey, I want this blade in my survival kits and stuff. And Mike was like, no, you probably want to go with the Hoffman harpoon. And he had some actual really good suggestions. But I had been so enamored by the movie. I was like, no, I need the tracker. And I got to know the guy, Hedgehog Leatherworks, real cool dude. I did some barter work with him, and he found out I really wanted a tracker, and at the time he was making a really sick leather tracker sheath. So he sent me a tracker as payment for the stuff that I did for him, and Tom Brown tracker was my first real blade. And then when I was doing Street Warriors, I reached out to Tom Brown and them and said, hey, I want to put your blade likeness in my game. And they were like, yeah, go for it, you know. And they were really super cool about that. And that's when I found out about the training courses and stuff that they had going on. And I was like, oh, man, maybe I'll go to one of those. And, you know, forever and a day, my wife's like, go for it, you know. But, yeah, I never followed up on it. Let's see here. Yeah, shit, I've tracked manabees from U.S., Africa, Afghan, Iraq. I haven't found a thing I can't track from urban to woods. Nice. Keep that in mind. We can go hunting. Go hunt us some fucking. Go hunt some wookalars. Joe's a man. Oh yeah, Matt's got fucking crazy skill. He's in my backyard. Man, Woman Wild. That's the one. Yep, I like that shit. She gave him an enema. Yeah. Yep. I'm not surprised by that. She's what was she? She wasn't she was like a reporter or something, right? Something like that. She was like in entertainment or something. I love that creeped him out. Thank you so much, Almighty. I read as Jackalope. Huh, funny. Still make the sheath. Hedgehog Leatherwork does K-Bar, Ontario, SC5. Yeah, he's been expanding his line. But what really I thought was innovative about his leather sheaths was the fact that they had that little thumb snap. You would flip it and it had like a bungee on the back and it would pull it away. He was like one of the first guys to do shit like that. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I have 4 or 5 tracker blades, Morehouse knives. Yeah, that design has been pretty much over and over and overly done. And I think that just kind of goes to the mystique of the design. I think the design is actually pretty good. The very first thing I ever did with one, and this was years before Angry Jackalope, I took a tree stump, not a big one, probably about that big, and I turned it into a fucking tiki. And it took me the whole afternoon, and I'm out there just fucking carving and chopping and shaving and doing shit with it. And I was out in the sun for way too long. I got really bad sunburn off of that shit. But yeah, I've always had a real special spot in my heart when it came to like tops and just a lot of designs that they have and carry, and it just kind of resonates with me from a design point of view. There's a few companies that I really dig. I mean, there's other knife companies that I really think they make really amazing shit. And then there's some companies that I respect and I think they have good stuff, but just for whatever reason, their designs just, I don't know, they don't really resonate with me. Spyderco is probably the most prevalent company I could think of that I know a shit ton of my peers are like, oh yeah, dude, Spyderco's the shit. And I'm just like, I don't like them. I don't like them. I've played with them. I've cut with them. They're good. I just don't like them. Just not a big fan. I think they have like maybe one design. It's a big fucking blade that I actually would be like, yeah, I'd get that. But other than that, nah. Let's see. That's a heavy blade for just magnets. Must use rare earth magnets. Which one? Which blade are we talking about here? What did I miss? Let's see. Oh, the tracker? Yeah. Trackers are pretty heavy. They're pretty beefy. And that's why when I got my hands on my M4X Punisher, I really fell in love with my Punisher just because my hand size actually fits perfectly for that blade. Any smaller and any bigger, I can see other people's complaints about it. In fact, there were a few things that I did modify on mine to make it the way I wanted it. And one of the spots that people complained about being a hot spot, it did become a hot spot when I got real lazy with my grip. And that was that pommel basher on the bottom there. But what I did is I took my Dremel and I just rounded out the edges on that, and that solved that problem right there. But yeah, Tops has some blades that are real fucking beefy. I mean, even the Operator 7 is fucking beefy. Yeah, the Kuma Lone Survivor that's also pretty beefy too. But the nice thing about the Lone Survivor is the length. It has some really good length and leverage to it when you're banging on shit. Yeah, the JSX Classic is actually really nice too, especially at 1070. Holy hell! When I went ham with that, I really wasn't worried about chipping or anything else. That blade really surprised the shit out of me, to be honest with you. That's why I'm glad I still actually have. I might have 2 of them. I have my one that's the World of Warcraft edition one, and I think I actually have one that's downstairs. How to find out if that's the fucking new one or the old one? Huh. I don't dare ask Chris, because fuck, that's just an instant fucking piss off button, you know. I think he'd get fucking real irritated real quick if I asked his ass that. Oh man, no, Sandeep, not right now, dude. I already told you I'm not gonna be there for a couple hours. We need to do some images for iOS. Yeah, we'll get to that later, dude. We'll get to that later. We're not doing that right now. And then, oh, backwoods. What's uppers? Yeah, you know, and I still have the original. I have the original Jess X that everybody, I mean, literally everybody went ham with. From oh my god, what? Oh, Tactical. So Tactical was the very last one to use it before I got it. But Tactical used it. Oh my god. Why am I drawing a blank on people's names? Living Survival. Obviously Chris Tanner. 2 videos. I did 3 videos with it. And there was a few other people that were part of the gauntlet back in the day. They all took their turns with it, and I had like the sloppy ninths with it. You know what I mean? And then I went fucking bananas, and it handled like a fucking champ. Handled like a champ. So yeah, and that wasn't even the final. That was like a little bit little past prototype, not fully released type, but like right there. Man, that fucker handled though. Grind marks on the blade. Yes. That's part of the CNC machining that they do before they sharpen it. Those marks are supposed to be there. That's exactly how it is. Yeah, the Gauntlet series was actually a pretty fun idea. It was a really good idea for the time. And I forget why it ultimately died. I think people got tired of doing all the shipping, I think. You know? Yeah, Survival on Purpose. Yep. And then in addition to Survival on Purpose, there was oh man. These are my boys. Sometimes he plays Xbox and I watch his shit. Ben. Right? Ben. Anyway, fuck. I forget people's names. Especially if I don't talk to him on a regular basis. I mean, there's a few people like Will Myers that, you know, has a special spot in my heart. And I just remember him just because I talk to him sometimes, and, you know, he tends to go through a lot of shit. So I'm fucking saying his name in my prayers a lot. And then, you know, there's other folks that I'm big fans of, and then I'm like, the fuck is his name? Let's see. Daniel. Oh yeah, Daniel Sturtle. Yeah, that's his name. That's right. What's the other guy's name? Oh fuck, I gotta look on Facebook. It's fucking funny, man. I'm just like, the fuck? Look at this shit. Let's see, how is it? That's not terribly bad. There's, considering this is quasi fucking all night long, that's not bad. I thought it was gonna be much worse. Oh, speaking of this shit, they got a new flavor. They got a watermelon strawberry flavor. I'm like, ooh, I want to try that. I want to try that shit. That's gonna be great, you know. Let's see here. Yep, TAC, Living Survival Purpose, Nut Job the Mahu. Oh fuck. All right, Backwoods. Be safe, brother. Saw back in the top knives is for notching. Yeah, that's right. It's just for making square notches. Except for the M4X Punisher, those aren't even sawbacks. Those are nubs. If you want to turn those into something, you need a Dremel. But if you take a Dremel to them and you go into the little grooves that are there, they actually turn out to be really nasty little cuts. Like, they will fuck shit up. And that's one of the reasons I like the M4X Punisher, because the things that I can do after the fact, I really dig it. I really dig it. But anyway, let's see. Junkyard Fox, Blue Mountain Bushcraft. Yeah, I think it's harder taking time away from making content than it is making content. Hey, man. What's up, Steve? Stevie G in the motherfucking his house. Yeah, it's harder taking time away from making content than it is making content. So then make fucking content. Go make content. Oh yeah, Brian. I'm with you on that. At about 5 inches. 5 inches would be fucking dope. Would be dope. If I can get a fucking Punisher with an extra 5 inches on that shit. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. You don't even need to extend the little ridges on the back either. Just the foreblade. Just that front right there. Just extend that bitch out. That would be fucking awesome. And then I'd be like, come on, El Chete. Now we got something to compete with, motherfucker. Fuck yeah. That would be, fuck, I'd pay for that. I'd be like, look, you guys are making this Kuma sword. Fuck. Let me make a fucking monster Jackalope fucking M4X Punisher. I wonder if I can get permission from Daniel Serto. I would say, Daniel, do you think it'd be cool if I have Tops do some one-offs? You know, just a small run. No more than 20, 30 of them. Extra 5 inches on that bitch. Because, as motherfuckers are alluding to here, that's what she said. I saw that, Bronx. Oh, that's right. Extended a Jackalope edition. I'm going to ask them. I know they're going to say no. But I'm going to ask anyway. Just because. Another blade that I wish they would make a bigger version of is the fucking Lioness. The Lioness is a dope fucking blade. I just wish they had a bigger one. SXB? No, SXB is pretty fucking massive. It's a big bitch. SXB is actually, I don't know, that one, like, I like bigger blades and everything. I just think the SXB, if it was any bigger, I think because of the way that handle is and everything, now you start to run a real risk. So the Lioness is, where's my Lioness? Where are you at, Lioness? I know you are nearby because I see your sheath right there. So the Lioness is, where the fuck is my oh, there she is. This is the Lioness. So it is insanely comfortable in the grip, right? And this little jimping back here is just perfect for holding. I just want one that goes about here, right? Extend it out to here. Bring that belly straight back like that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And you can make the handle just a smidge bigger. You can extend the handle out right about here. Give a little more palm swell. Not a lot more, just a little more. Boom. But I mean, right now, this is fucking super locked up. Like this, no weight to it. It's just nimble as shit. It's just a real fun blade. So I have one for the wife, one for me. This is like, I actually really like this blade a lot. Really like it a lot. The Mini SXB, I've seen that one. I actually really like that. So the Mini SXB is just supposed to be kind of accessory blade to the SXB, and it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Let's see. I was going through gear, found my old Gerber fixed blade I carried overseas. thing to beat the hell. Hell yeah. Yeah, really is a Skinner, but you know, it's pretty nice. I really like it. It's funny because this little skinny part right up here, you know, just as you're holding it, it's just that finger right there just locks around, and then it's just retardedly super fucking grippy. Like you just, yeah, for skinning, fucking ultimate control, man. It's just like, let's just cut a little piece off of that. Oh man, yeah. I've actually used this for like eating steaks, things like that. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I forgot I had her sitting up there. I'm gonna put her back so I don't forget. You know, I mean, it's not like, you know, stuff like this. You know, these not quite as finesseful, but you know, still kind of fun. You know, you can do some interesting grips. Could probably carve something with it. I don't know. Carve something. I don't know. But that's the only one that's not on the wall right now. Everything else is pretty much up on the wall, except for my like little EDCs that I carry with me. Like the Rapid Strike was actually, this is a pretty nice little blade too. I've been using this one a lot for eating. Like I'm waiting for us to have steaks. My wife was telling me, oh, you know, I'm craving steaks. And I'm like, yeah, I am too. But the other day she was prepping some chicken and stuff, and she's using this big chopping blade, and she's just fucking going to town. I said, hon, use this. She's like, that's so small. I go, steps aside, and I'm all just cutting shit apart. She's like, wow, that blade's sharp. I'm like, there you go. Chicken's done. And she's like, oh, that's a nice little blade. I go, yeah. We have shitty chef knives, hon. We need better fucking knives. And that's why I was actually pretty thrilled to see that Tops has these chef knives coming out too. And I'm like, that is awesome. Because wife can't get mad if I'm buying chef blades and kitchen blades. Yay! So, anyway. Let's see. Do you know Lion is started as a woman's blade? Yep. Had all the guys calling for a guy version, so they changed the color for us fellas. Exactly. Yep. So they have a black and a pink, a purple one, and then they got that tan one. Yeah. And that tan one, I'm like, I'd like to take the scales off of that, grab the scales from the black one, throw it on there. But they're a little bit different. A little bit different. Let's see here. Hog 4.5 is awesome to handle. I haven't had a chance to play with that, so I can't really comment too heavily on that. Let's see. Camp. Oh yeah, I saw that, Brian. I saw your Nesmuk. Yeah, that's awesome. I saw your when you got it, you put some pictures up. I was like, oh fuck yeah, that's nice. Spyderco Aqua Salt is great too. See, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I think I was somewhat indifferent to Spyderco until I met them, and then when I met them, they really they put a nail in their own fucking coffin, because you know, you can be awesome, like you could be the world's best, but the minute you start acting like, oh, I'm the fucking best, oh man, that's, you just instantly rub me the wrong way. Like, I have never, ever, ever had an experience with Tops, for example, where they acted like they were king shit. You know what I mean? They were just kind of like, I know, I saw that, Brian. That was fucking awesome, by the way. Thank you. It's you know, it's funky. You go to talk to somebody and they're like, oh yeah, I know, we're like the greatest. It's like, are you fucking for real? Huh. Because you motherfuckers understand, you guys create products, and if we don't buy your shit, you go out of business. You know what I mean? It's like, huh. But anyway, I was watching something about karambit being a woman knife. I don't know. I think karambits really started off as derivative of farming tools, I think. Same vein as some of these other blades. I think they started off with a certain purpose, but then, you know, like a sickle, right? But then they started finding other practical uses, like hooking, you know, under the jaw here, carving out here, and then you trap a jaw and you can move a person, or you do a limb trap where you hook the blade underneath and catch right inside of this joint here, and now you've disabled the arm, but you also can pull it up and just cut through tendons and other stuff like that. So I don't know. I know some practitioners that are pretty goddamn lethal with those little karambits. And sometimes speed wins, man. Sometimes speed wins. Like, I like big blades. Like, I'm a Hassan chopping motherfucker. In fact, my two favorite paired up blades are Rat Bastard and oh, what's the other one? Fucking what's the other one? Rat Bastard and it's gonna fucking kill me if I don't do this real quick. Cause I'm so tired. And when I get tired, my brain just turns to mush. Rat Bastard and Reaver Cleaver. That's the fucker. The Reaver Cleaver. I like that combination. Those are kind of they're like right there. So like right here, the main blades, 2M4X Punishers, El Chete, Reaver Cleaver, and Rat Bastard. And then you go a little bit more. Then you've got Tackery, 3.5, Tom Brown Tracker, Team Jackal, Excess Delta, Cat. You've got the Operator 7, and then you've got I always call it Valk's Blade, but it's the Max 7. And then you go back beyond that, and now we're over in the Zombie Tools area. We got the Traumahawk. We have a Tainto. We've got Jackalope, Vacra. We've got Felon. We've got a Deuce version 1, and then I've got my Shark Tooth Tactical. So, oh yeah. Hey, what's up, man? What is crack-a-lackin' with you, Ethra Warrior? And Stuck and Wolf. Goddamn, man, we had everybody roll through tonight, except we're missing Magic. We're missing Wicked. Big Man Bowie, however you want to fucking say it. I think we saw Matt earlier. The Matt Bros. I think they were on here earlier. They might still be on. That was good. He was early. Usually sometimes he rolls through kind of late. Nutjob is also missing. Yeah, Nutjob's missing. He's probably doing something. You know what I mean? Probably. And then every so often we get like Leo. Leo will roll through. Every so often we'll get Drop 4 Survival roll through. Chance. A few other folks. Roy. I was talking to Roy a little bit earlier. He was telling me about fucking Facebook being fucking assholes. But the new guy, Chopper Piolet. I still want classic Rambo knife. Yeah, that's the other one. When I was growing up, I was like, ooh, I want one of those. So if I ever have to, I could sew my arm up. I have this I have this cut on my arm I got when I was a kid, and when I was watching Rambo, I was all, look, I I got a little scar just like Rambo. And I thought that shit was fucking funny. I was like, Rambo. John J. Rambo. It's good times. Where's my fucking clock? Where's my clock? What fucking time is it? Momento por favor. Oh shit. I am past the time. I thought I was. I was like, I think I'm past the time here. And this machine over here is acting stupid, and this is the machine we're gonna go to in a minute. We're gonna go here in a minute. We're gonna do a little bit of story time. Damn, that fucking crashed like a bitch. Damn, this machine been acting stupid. Yeah, I gotta do it though. Alright, so anyway, in summary on this shit, miss you guys. Good new mag restrictions. Ban deemed unconstitutional California. See if it sticks. Ninth Circuit and Supreme Court though. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, yay, that's awesome. But California. So we'll see. Rhino Lorno makes usable hollow handle blades in Orlando. 959. Thank you. Alright, so let's do this. Real quick, also, just a reminder, I have some new shirts and stuff coming. Tops is sponsored to the channel now. They have given me permission to make designs and stuff by which I can sell, and I can keep whatever I sell. I keep whatever I kill. And so they were like, here you go. Go ahead. Go crazy. Do what you do. And so I have some designs that are going to be going up pretty soon. And this was the very first one showcasing the Operator 7s. And then Valk with the Quickie Blades, or the Quickie Blade, I should say. And then SXB, some stuff we've been talking about there. So that's going to be it for now. We're going to be jumping over to the Robert R. Ricks one for a little bit of story time. See if we can pull a rabbit out of a hat. You guys are going to have to remind me. I think there was something we were going to be doing this week. There was some difference. And there'll be another story time tomorrow at 7 o'clock. So, you know, if it's if you guys enjoy that, there will be another one of those tomorrow that the wife will be party to. And that always makes it a whole lot more fucking hilarious because she just cracks me the fuck up. And it's always fun when she's part of it. Okay, so that's going to be it for this show. Sorry the energy level was kind of low, guys. Like I said, I've been up all fucking night and just exhausted as shit. But as I say, every week you guys have a chance, a choice. You watch what you want to watch. So I fucking appreciate the fuck out of you guys hanging out with me. So if you like it, literally like it. Like, I'll pause for a second. You guys can like it because I think that's going to help things a little bit. It's going to be really helpful on the other channel, but on this one, if you like it, please subscribe. Tell your friends far and wide. Until next time, motherfuckers, please be good to yourself, good to each other. Go out and live life to the fullest. Ride the busted wheels fall off. Go out, live life to get some scars, get some adventures, tell some stories, find some love, all that jazz, and I will see you motherfuckers next time.